We are in the dog days of summer and people are flocking to area pools to try and beat the heat. Lifeguards at Crystal Cove Aquatic Center are taking several precautions to stay safe and cool during the heat. They are encouraged to get in the pool and to stick to the shade. Lifeguards also take more safety breaks during the excessive heat.
When it comes to heat exhaustion, we're always encouraging staff to drink lots of water and to really stay in the shade. But if they start to feel ill at all, we have a procedure that they just follow and let us know right away.
Lifeguards rotate being outside and inside when it's this hot, which has been more challenging due to the shorter staffing levels. If you are looking for a place to cool off, the Salvation Army on Noble Parkway in Brooklyn Park is open as a cooling center during normal business hours.
If you're out working in the heat, if you don't have adequate shelter, if your apartment or your house doesn't have air conditioning, come on down to any one of those locations and you can spend some time cooling off, hydrating back up, and staying safe.
Other cooling centers where you can take a break during the day include local community centers, libraries, and movie theaters. Maple Grove is one of the cities that is developing its own marketing and tourism organization. It's called Experience Maple Grove, and they've just hired their first president and CEO. We sat down to talk with Gretchen Wilbrandt in this week's edition of Newsmakers.
So Experience Maple Grove is a destination marketing organization. So we attract and promote tourism in Maple Grove, and that can be anywhere from shopping to dining to attending conferences to sports events. So it's a big range of who we partner with and how to get more people into Maple Grove.
All right. Why is an organization like this important for a suburb like Maple Grove?
Well, Maple Grove is the 8th largest city in Minnesota, so it's rapidly growing, and it's a good way to have people reinvest their dollars into the community. So it's just creating a more robust community for the residents, for the businesses, for organizations that come in and are part of Maple Grove.
All right. And you came from just down the road at the Minnetonka Yacht Club?
I did.
What did you learn there that you think will be helpful in your work in Maple Grove?
Yes, I like to think that the Minnetonka Yacht Club was also a destination organization, because it really was a wonderful place where people would come to experience the lake, to experience events, and very much that community feel as well. So I feel it parallels really well with Maple Grove. Maple Grove is just a much bigger community.
Absolutely. Anything you've learned that's interesting about Maple Grove or that you've enjoyed getting to know the city?
I love the parks, and that is, to me, being outside, especially, being on the lake and all of that. Maple Grove has a great park system, and I'm just blown away by the amount of businesses that are there and really attract a wide range of an audience.
All right, and you just started, like you're only a few weeks in.
Yes.
And you guys are looking for offices, so you're just kind of at the ground level, is that right?
Yep, we are, and already meeting with businesses and organizations to see how we can help partner and leverage their brand and events that are happening in the city. So week 1 and 2 have already been pretty busy.
Definitely, and your work is really important when it comes to even things people might not think about, like attracting soccer tournaments or softball tournaments or things like that. They rely on information from you guys.
Absolutely, and we look to be the hub where people come to see both events that are happening, but also opportunities where events and partnerships could happen.
All right, Gretchen, so if someone needs more information or they're curious to learn more, what should they do?
They should go to experiencemaplegrove.com, and we're looking to launch our full site at the end of the month.
All right, we'll be watching for it. Gretchen Wilbrandt, Executive Director of Experience Maple Grove, thank you for being here today.
You're welcome.
We know that big events like the Super Bowl or NCAA Final Four have a big impact on the metro area. But if you're wondering about what type of events that are attracted to the suburbs, here's an example. Plymouth is currently preparing for the 2023 USA National High School Hockey Tournament. The event is expected to attract 50 teams from throughout the nation to spend money in the northwest suburbs and fill up more than 2,500 hotel rooms. Here's what the Wayzata Hockey Association had to say about the event at a city council meeting back in January.
We'll probably fill up all the other ones from top to bottom with as many people as they want to, these hockey teams and parents that they want to have at their hotels. And I think it should fill up all of our community restaurants and be a big boom. I know it will certainly be a great event.
The tournament is scheduled for March 2023, and games will be held both in Plymouth and in New Hope. A St. Paul boutique wine shop wants to open up another location in Crystal. The council approved a liquor license for the Wine Thief and Ale Jail to operate in this old Pizza Hut Express location that is in the 3600 block of Douglas Drive. The owners have run a small, hand-curated boutique wine shop in St. Paul for 5 years. They'd like to open up in Crystal by the beginning of 2023.
What we feel like is our strength is that we offer something that is sort of an enhancement, and it's hand-selected. And we really want to make it like a place where you can come and get something that enhances your meal or enhances your evening with your friends without any pressure or any snobbery, or, you know, it's a good spot, I think.
Owners would also like to host cocktail workshops and wine tastings at that location. Blues, Brews, and Barbecues is back in person this year with an event out at Mount Olivet Lutheran Church in Plymouth.
Good food and music and beer and the opportunity to get out and really celebrate summer and the community around us, all to benefit our neighbors as well.
The event is in its 11th year at the Plymouth Church, and it will be on Saturday, August 6th. The mission this year is to feed people, and the event benefits Prism and Loaves and Fishes. It's a family-friendly event with an impressive menu.
Really great food around a barbecue theme. Milton's in Crystal, the Lookout in Maple Grove, and we'll have popcorn and ice cream from Honey and Mackey's too.
The lineup of musical acts is just as impressive too, with the Lisa Winger Band, the Harrison Street Band, and Annie Mac. You can find out more information on Mount Olivet Lutheran Church's website.